Hello and welcome back to yet another episode and, well, another season of Syracuse Unpeeled. I'm Landon Wexler.
And I'm Meagan Reynolds. And tonight we'll be updating you on the Leslie Moonves situation.
Then we'll be giving you a full rundown of what happened at Monday night's Emmys.
And later we'll be sitting down with our music reporter to give you a backstage look and the full scoop on Juice Jam 2018. News broke today that Maroon 5 will be headlining Super Bowl 53 halftime show. Sources leaked the news to Variety earlier this afternoon.
And some are even speculating that Cardi B and Kendrick Lamar will make a surprise appearance along the band in February due to the group's most recent collabs.
And even though the news has only been out for a few hours, people are already complaining about the choice online. But don't get too upset just yet, as Maroon 5 still has yet to confirm that they will be headliners. So, Landon, do you think these rumors may be true?
Now, Meg, whether or not these rumors are true or whatever they may be, I think this is going to be it's going to make for greatness. Maroon 5 is a phenomenal band. Mm-hmm. Kendrick Lamar, Cardi B, those are some big headliners. Now, that's awesome.
It's going to be a phenomenal show, but I understand why people are complaining. I really do, because the Super Bowl is going to be taking place in Atlanta this year. So, of course, people were thinking they would pick a local artist, someone like 2 Chainz or... they were looking for more hip-hop, I guess, and when they didn't get that, of course, people love to complain on the internet, so we got a lot of memes and tweets about it going around.
How family-friendly would 2 Chainz be, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or T.I., he's also Atlanta. lots of different
Probably
brands.
Not very family-friendly.
No, absolutely not. But even Kendrick, he brings some interesting stories to the table. But
they'll be able to bleep him out.
You're absolutely right, you're not kidding. Well, the speculation continues around the Hailey Baldwin and Justin Bieber possible marriage last week in New York City. Sources say that the couple did in fact get married in a courthouse on Thursday, but their ceremony is still yet to come.
And with no wedding rings on the couple's hands, however, it appears that some of the unknown sources may have jumped the gun.
Hailey Baldwin said in a now deleted tweet that she understands where speculations are coming from, but she is not married yet. Megan, are you thinking they're married at this point?
No. I just don't think they would be able to keep it a secret, because why keep something like that a secret? You're so in love and you're young and in love and all that jazz. But also, someone would have seen something. Everyone's got cameras on their phones nowadays. There's always some sort of picture that's even semi-incriminating. It doesn't make sense. I mean, unless they are really that good at hiding this.
Which there's no way. We know from Bieber's past, there's no way.
Yeah, from Bieber's past, but other celebrities have hidden stuff really well recently.
Maybe Baldwin changed Bieber. And this bald Bieber bald, whatever
you really need to learn their name. I don't know what it is, but
I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to do my investigative research. But I think it'll be a very cute marriage, and
I'm happy for them.
And hold your horses, people, because their marriage is coming at some point. So.
It's up there. It's coming up. But
yeah, so but it's gonna be interesting. I wonder where they're gonna have their marriage. I wonder where they're gonna have their official wedding.
I feel like it might be in California, or maybe they'll go to Canada for where Bieber grew up.
No bias.
Isn't he also applying to become a U.S. citizen now?
He is, but that's further news.
It's different news. But congratulations to Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin. And now an update on the sexual misconduct allegations facing former CBS chairman Leslie Moonves. Last week, Moonves was removed from his position at CBS after 6 additional women came forward claiming that he had harassed them as well.
And no surprise there. No surprise, Moonves did not attend this year's Emmy Awards, leading many to question his future in Hollywood.
Moonves' wife, Julie Chen, host of CBS's Big Brother, released a statement recently in support of her husband. She claims that he is, quote, a good man, and returned to Big Brother Thursday night, and she signed off the show using her full name, Julie Chen Moonves.
Julie Chen Moonves. That's a power move.
It's a power move because she, A, never signs off as that, and B, it's a quick way to say, I am supporting my husband.
And I think that's important. I think that whether or not it is true, but regardless of that, Julie Chen is making a really interesting move, and a power move at that, because she's never done that with Big Brother.
I feel like, a controversial move because, we're in this time of Me Too, and a lot of Hollywood men are they're basically falling off their thrones because these allegations are coming out. And so I feel like people are confused because, yes, obviously she's a woman, but this is her husband. So she is caught in a very sticky situation herself. And so it'll be interesting to see how all of this plays out, especially for her and her career.
Not to mention she just stepped down from The Talk, CBS's talk show, and she gave a full-on video about her exit. So it'll be very interesting to see how it turns out for sure.
Up next, we'll be giving you a full recap on everything that happened at the Emmys. So stay tuned, Unpeelers.
Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
Welcome back, Unpeelers. We missed you. Television's biggest night was on Monday with the Emmys. From the marvelous Miss Maisel clean sweep to RuPaul's Drag Race their first win. It was big. The evening was full of excitement. Joining us to break down which were the big winners, the big letdowns, is our TV reporter, Andrew Goldberg. Andrew, thank you so much for joining us, my friend.
Absolutely, Landon. So the show that definitely stole the spotlight for me last night was, as you mentioned, Amazon's The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's only in its second season, but last night the show and its cast managed to take home 5 total Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Comedy Series. And I know a lot of people were polling for Donald Glover in Atlanta to win this one, but after 3 straight years of Veep winning Outstanding Comedy, it was really cool to see a new, refreshing show get some love.
And it's also interesting to see because there was a lot of controversy about whether or not they should even be allowed to compete for the Emmys because they're not, broadcast on actual television. So it's a great thing to see. But other than that, what else stood out to you on Monday?
So I was a bit disappointed that Sandra Oh did not win the Outstanding Lead Actress Award last night. No disrespect to Claire Foy, who's an outstanding actress in her own right, but after Sandra Oh was the first Asian woman to be nominated for a lead actress at an Emmy Award, I thought it would have been cool to see her win, especially with all the great work that she's been doing with Killing Eve.
And we're in a big era of phenomenal TV. We are in the prime television era. Now, there were a lot of shows, though, that didn't pick up awards. No, so of course they can't all be winners, but were there any shows that you were expecting to win out of the not winners?
Right. Well, there are a number to choose from, but Stranger Things really stands out to me. I mean, that show has been making Netflix a ton of money for a number of years now. They have a really great cast, great writing and directing, and they had 5 nominations last night and 0 winners. And I thought that was a bit disappointing based on the popularity that it's accumulated over the years. And just the fans, they want to see it. They want to see their favorite actors and actresses get the awards, and unfortunately it didn't happen last night. I could see that. Everyone talks about Stranger Things. Everyone talks about Stranger Things. But now we talk about, because we are in the prime era of television, any contenders for the next season of the Emmys, or next year of the Emmys? Right. Well, of course, the usual heavy hitters will always be in contention, your Game of Thrones and so on. But next year, look for HBO's Big Little Lies to make some noise. It's based on a best-selling novel and has a really, really cool and exciting cast. And also, in the comedy realm, NBC's The Good Place is coming back this month. And that show is hilarious. Christian Bale does a great job, so I expect that to really rack up the comedy awards.
Well, beautiful. Well, we definitely will be looking out for that. And while the shows themselves are a huge part of the night, the event, the people who were there, and the things they did made the night truly special. Here to tell us about the biggest moments in the night is our award show reporter, Megan Fitzpatrick. So thank you so much for being here tonight.
Welcome, Megan. Thank you guys so much for having me. So yeah, the night was full of surprises all around, from the red carpet to the opening to the awards themselves, and honestly, it was a great show. I loved it. The show opens up and you see Kenan Thompson and Kate McKinnon. They have this great musical number, and there's so many stars that pop in it, and it was really fun to watch, and it was just a great show all around.
Absolutely. Now John Legend was a major part of the night, right?
Oh yes. He got the EGOT, the prestigious EGOT, the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
All of those.
All of them. The jackpot.
Unreal, really.
Yes.
And he's already checked this off. It's crazy how this man has got every single award category checked off.
Right.
So the other night, did you expect, like, what do you think's next for him after all this, you know?
Honestly, after all of this, I mean, he's just going to continue to kill the game. But you know what? I'm going to predict this right now. I think that Donald Glover is going to be the next EGOT winner. He already has the Grammy. He has the Emmy. With Atlanta, but yeah, so I think that he's next. John Legend, congrats to him, and yeah, so that was really exciting.
No doubt.
That definitely is exciting. But what about the biggest news of the night, the proposal?
Big.
Wow. I mean, wow. So, okay, the proposal. So, Glenn Weiss, he proposed, like, you know, after his acceptance speech, and, you know, I'm sure you've seen the videos, but his daughters had no idea that he was going to be doing that. I don't know. There's
You'd think he'd tell them.
You'd think he'd tell them. They were a little bit disappointed.
I would be too. Like, gee, I'm finding out what everyone else does.
Exactly. They're like, you could have like ran it by us, you know what I mean? But thank goodness she said yes. That would have been really uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, you'd certainly hope he got their kids' approval. You know, that's pretty important for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. All right. But yes, so it was a big night.
Definitely, it was a huge night. I mean, Betty White came. She presented an award, and she got a standing ovation from everyone in the crowd. Everyone was really excited to see her.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, heck yes. Thank you so much, Megan. We appreciate you.
But after the break, we'll be sitting down with our sports reporter to discuss Syracuse football's bittersweet victory. So don't go anywhere.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Welcome back. Henry Cavill's adventure as a Superman may be coming to an end. Sources say that Cavill is leaving the DC universe due to apparent scheduling conflicts, which is backed by his recent signing with Netflix. This, and Ben Affleck potentially not returning as Batman, has forced Warner Brothers to rethink certain components of the DC universe. Patrick, I was shocked when I heard this news. What more can you tell us about this?
Yeah, certainly came out of nowhere, as Superman does when he comes in the sky.
Yes, he would have stood.
Yes.
But basically, Henry Cavill didn't want to leave as Superman. He really enjoyed playing the part. They wanted him to come back for a small cameo in Shazam coming out in April. Basically 2 lines in a post-credit scene, because superhero movie, you gotta have a post-credit scene.
Trying to steal from Marvel now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're always doing. But they couldn't schedule that, and DC just wants to go in a different direction. They want to focus on making a Supergirl, a Batgirl movie. They obviously have the new Joker movie coming out next year, Wonder Woman 1984. So they're just trying to go in a different direction. And it's unfortunate that they're leaving their core superheroes, Batman, Superman, those are the people who grow up loving, behind, but also it's great that they're trying new stories.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Now, because Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill are both, they're gone. They flew away. They were gone. What do you think what kind of effects it's gonna have on the DC universe?
I think there's going to be a big shift. I think that they kind of seen with Justice League that really didn't do very well. So they're probably just going to move on to another phase. If they want to just switch, so in the comics, there's the Flashpoint story line. Basically, is when the Flash travels through time and they transfer to a different dimension where they can have the same one. So they can keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman and Ezra Miller as the Flash, but they can maybe switch it up at Superman and Batman, which seems like the direction is going. It's a shame Cavill's leaving because it seems like he likes the part.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck seems sad. He's done playing Batman. He's just really sad at the moment, and I think they could probably go on to a younger Batman and just a more effective person.
Okay, well, the DC universe is definitely changing. It's turning into a different universe. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe this will be their chance to compete better with Marvel. Who knows?
Absolutely, but we'll see what happens. Let's stay tuned for that. On a dramatic mood switch here, the Cuse football team has officially earned the vote in this week. Correct, I'm sorry, I apologize about that. The Cuse football has officially earned a vote in this week. AP Top 25 poll for the first time since none other than 2011. Coming off a very convincing home victory over Florida State, the Orange find themselves with 3-0 record for the first time in 4 years. Led by Coach Dino Babers and his high-flying offense. SU will look to continue its winning ways this Saturday against Connecticut. But Chris, what do you think the odds Cuse continues this blank and 0 record?
Blank and 0, I think the odds are very high, Landon. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Of course.
Get this, Landon. The UConn has given up at least 49 points per game in all of their football games this season.
Man.
And our beloved Syracuse offense, guess what they're averaging? 49 points per game on the season.
Yes, they are.
So that's a good matchup
absolutely.
On our end.
On our end, absolutely. It's a good matchup. It's going to be an offensive shootout on Saturday at the Carrier Dome. And with this fast-paced offense of the Cuse, the odds are definitely in our favor.
Now, as a bias, I might say I'm a little bit biased towards Cuse. I'm also feeling a little bit happy about seeing what this year. Is it possible that we're going to get the top 25 vote? We're going to get in the top 25 this year?
That's my spicy take. Around the station, people are telling me that it's maybe a little bit too hot. I think by the end of the year, Syracuse at one point will be a top 25 football team. I think the winnable games we have against UConn, teams like Pitt, UNC, all winnable football games. And then at that point, all we need is maybe 1 or 2 upsets. We have history beating Clemson before. I think we can absolutely do it again this year.
Heck yeah.
So is getting top 25 votes, but they're not actually in the top 25, is this actually something we should be talking about and looking at, or what do you think?
This is absolutely something we need to be talking about. Here on the Hill in the 315, we get hyped for the small stuff,
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. I consider, if you're a top 25 team in football, you're kind of like a real powerhouse, maybe not a powerhouse, but a real college football team. And Syracuse hasn't felt that since, get this, 2011, like you said. And at that time, it was only 7 years ago, but, it feels so different now. LeBron James, for my sports guys out there, he was still without a championship ring. Adele was atop the world with Rolling in the Deep. And Charlie Sheen was, quote, winning.
Heck yes. We're on the way up, and that's definitely a great thing for Cuse. Up next, our music reporter will be giving us an exclusive look at the music duo Loud Luxury. So please, stick around.
Go off in school. I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow?
No.
Snow-covered trees.
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones.
Don't even.
And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
And we're back. This past weekend was Juice Jam on campus, and our music reporter, Toni Bianco, got the exclusive opportunity to sit down with musical duo Loud Luxury to discuss their rise to fame. Let's take a look.
Hey there, Unpeelers. I'm here at Juice Jam, where we're going to take you behind the scenes to see Loud Luxury, so stay tuned. Loud Luxury is a Canadian DJ duo that met in college and started out by making remixes. This past summer, they released their first original song, Body, which topped the charts. And the fans are going crazy for it. I'm really excited to see Loud Luxury.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I'm excited for Body.
Yes, that's my favorite song. Body is like the song. I got the opportunity to chat with Andrew and Joe to discuss where they plan to take their career following this summer's success.
We're going to be doing a lot more touring. We're going to be making a lot more music. We've got more releases under the way.
Yeah, honestly, Wally just gave us an amazing platform that we're just trying to build and let people know who we are. We feel like we have a great story to tell, so we just want to keep doing that.
And the question remains, why would an act that's doing as well as they are right now agree to be an opener at a university event?
I graduated 3 years ago, so I mean, I'm not too far out of college, so like I get it, you know. So it's cool just coming back and like, you know, partying with a bunch of people that I'm like, yo, I literally would have turned up with you like when I went to university, you know.
After their smash hit body topped the charts, Loud Luxury looked to create original new content and travel the world. This young duo has an incredible fan base, and looking forward to seeing what they do next. This is Juice Jam 2018, reporting from SkyTop Field, Toni Bianco, CitrusTV.
Well, just from the sound of that bass in the background, it sounded like it was a pretty good time there. First of all, what a privilege to be able to talk to those guys.
It was so cool. No, they're such nice guys. They're so genuine. They're so real, and they gave us so many good sound bites. They were so honest with us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so important. I feel like some celebrities aren't as giving about their time and all that. So that's definitely crucial. Now, did you talk to them about how they may have been excited to be here at Cuse?
Yeah, so they were super excited to be here. They actually mentioned they're not that far out of college, so they understand where we're coming from with certain things, and they kind of get the college feel, and they miss that about themselves because they actually met in college.
Did they really?
Yeah, they met in university. They're from Canada, so that's where they met, and then they moved to LA, and now they're just kind of pushing. So.
Well, that's cool. And then now with that big hit Body, do you think they're going to be on the chart? Do you think they're just going to continue being on regular?
They have to. I mean, I think they have to. I think they have a great sound coming from them. Their manager actually calls their sound, they describe it as deep house with a shot of tequila. So that's the description. So I feel like that sounds like a good time. They're looking to make really fun dance music, so I feel like they'll stick around for a while.
Perfect. Well, it sounds like a very exciting future for Loud Luxury, no doubt about that. Well, after the break, we'll be finding out how SU students really love about Juice Jam and what they love about Juice Jam. So please keep it here.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. So while the artists are a big part of Juice Jam, SU students are what really make the event what it is. And Toni got the chance to talk to some of them. So let's take a look.
And as you can see, people are so excited to be here. They're excited to see the acts. We're going to hang out and talk to a few people and some things. Okay, and so why do you want to come back this year? It's just a fun event. I mean, it's like on campus winter. It's great to see everyone out. There's so many different things happening.
I'm a great
It's a fun time to be with friends and kind of listen to music I don't always listen to and kind of dance around.
Every time the chorus comes in, we go.
It's a lot of fun, great artists. Well, that's a wrap on this year's Juice Jam. I got my food. There's a great rap wall behind me that I'm going to hit, but I'm in a dress and I don't really want you to see that. So for CitrusTV, I'm Toni Bianco. Have a great Juice Jam.
Well, that was an exciting video, and it was an exciting day too. So Toni, thank you for coming back, of course.
I'm always happy to be here. It was a crazy day. It was so hot, first of all. People just kept passing out. I mean, that medical tent was full every time I walked past it. I mean, lots of water on those kind of days, but the kids were really excited to be there. Honestly, something I found out, little inside tip, people prefer Mayfest to Juice Jam. A lot of them.
Really?
A lot of them.
I guess I can understand that just because Mayfest is a final send-off to the summer, so everyone's really hyped up, school is over, finals are over, they're going home to see their family and their friends, so I kind of understand. Then with Mayfest, you get 2 concerts, not just one.
They also said there's more to do. There's more activities, more things. that people
I
can get
understand
involved with at Mayfest, and then also, yeah, it is the end of the year. People are winding down. They're in a much better mood. So I was kind of shocked to learn that. But I guess also you don't have to pay for your ticket to Mayfest.
That's true. That is a win-win. But if people were saying there's more to do at Mayfest, what else were they talking with you about, what they wanted to see at Juice Jam next year?
So I got a lot of weird responses for what they want to see at Juice Jam next year.
I'm sure.
A lot of kids told me they wanted to see Playboi Carti again.
He was good. He was really good.
I mean, I don't know if he was good enough to see again, but then I got random answers, like somebody was like Demi Lovato coming right out of rehab. They want to see her come to Juice Jam. Yeah, but then I got a lot of like Chance the Rapper, Post Malone. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get those guys, but that was really what I was hearing a lot of.
Now, Post Malone is from Syracuse. Maybe he'll make an exception to us for sure. Maybe.
Possibly. I mean, I guess it's possible if that's something that he decides he wants to do. I'm down for it. I love Post Malone, so I think that'd be great.
I think everyone would love to see him. But Toni, you were there. You looked like you had a fun day. What was your favorite part about the day?
My favorite part about the day? I really loved seeing Anne-Marie. I thought she was great. I thought she was the most underrated act there, to be completely honest. I don't think she gets enough love. She's featured in so many popular songs right now, and she's touring with Ed Sheeran.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I think that's crazy. She flew in from her tour with Ed Sheeran to perform here. And so awesome. I don't think she's getting enough love. I think we're going to see her name a lot more.
I was going to say, so it sounds like she may be another up-and-comer, and hopefully it's something. Maybe we'll get her for Mayfest.
Possibly.
She can come back. Yeah.
For block party, just come back.
I'm not about the repeat acts, though. I want to see new people.
So who would be your top pick to see at either Juice Jam or Mayfest, besides Post Malone?
Oh, I don't even know. My music taste doesn't really fit with the pop culture right now. My favorite mainstream act? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Chance. I mean, I know we've seen him, but I wouldn't be opposed to it because I wasn't around for it.
Yeah,
so.
That's true.
Needs to be Chance, Travis Scott, Post Malone, all Big Sean come back. Big Sean, I'm a big fan. You get the idea. But yeah, good.
Big fan of Big Sean.
Big fan, huge. But yeah, I think it's good. There's so much future. It's so much like a good future of Juice Jam. Mayfest, goodness gracious, senior year for me. So I'm hoping this is the most exciting Mayfest.
You're gonna have to hang out with me for your senior year Mayfest. I'm gonna have to see you.
It's on the record. Yeah,
it's on the record. It's on the record. I'm telling you on air. We're making that pact.
I'll find you. I'll definitely
now when
find
he
you.
runs away from you, you're gonna just show him this episode. He's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, you said so. You said you'd hang out with me.
I'm gladly. But
sign a contract.
What's your preference on Juice Jam versus Mayfest?
I like Mayfest better. I do. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with everybody. I was surprised to hear so many people make that statement.
The corn dogs.
That's true. I mean,
the
food is really what's important.
It's free.
And you saw,
It's free at Mayfest.
It's free at Mayfest. That's the big thing. And then also, like, you saw the hamburger I had in my hands. It wasn't that great.
It was not that great. Well, that's all we have time for tonight. I'm Meagan Reynolds.
And I'm Landon Wexler. We'll see you next week, Syracuse.